Bum, bum.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay,
So, welcome
to
episode 14. Right?
wow, yes, because
100%.
last time was episode 13.
Yeah?
We have some shit to talk about.
We do? Oh, and this is the MillenialGenZParadox podcast. In case you maybe clicked on a different podcast, this is
You have 5 seconds
to leave. Get the fuck out. No, just kidding.
Just kidding.
Actually, stay, like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends because we're
A joy.
adorable.
And a joy.
And a joy.
So, like, you did not mistakenly.
So if you accidentally, this is the podcast you were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are the 2 silly girls you are looking for. What other ones can I do?
Oh, I don't know. This is the blue girl you were looking for.
The blue girl.
Blue girl. Since I'm getting called Smurf.
You are a Smurf. You wanted to talk about something?
Well, no, we were gonna talk about wedding trends. And then I figured we might talk about more of the direction we want. Because we talked about dating. If you missed that episode, it's like 1 probably.
Yeah, I think it's like 1 or 2 that we talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh, because I watched 4 seasons.
Yes. I like watching for weddings. It's so
it's so funny. So, like, okay, so when I got married,
yes.
I initially wanted to elope.
Yeah.
Should have.
You should have eloped. What makes you say that?
I hated everything.
You hated everything. I hate that you hated everything because it's such like
I know.
supposed to be one of the best weddings that I've been to. Was our cousins, and then Steve and Jill's.
You know, and
You missed out on Steve and Jill's.
I did. So let me just go through our wedding. So I definitely wanted to, we were living so far away. So I really wanted just to come home and do it somewhere special, which we did.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how many people I wanted to be there. I don't like being the center of attention, so I really didn't want to be the center of 100 people's attention because that just sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
I really just wanted, immediate family there. And Nana was sick.
Yeah.
And she was so excited.
Yeah.
And so eloping, like, I couldn't take that from her, right? Like, I'm their first grandchild. I'm the first one to get married. I feel like for Nana and Grandpa, there's a special place for all of those firsts that are kind of put on the oldest grandkid.
Yeah.
So I couldn't exclude them. So that means at least family has to be there.
Yeah.
And that was small enough for me. Like, that was fine. Well, it got larger considering that all of my nieces and nephews now, like, my sister-in-law has 6 kids So that was like half the guest list.
Yeah.
So like literally like half the guest list was under the age of 10.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I wanted them there. Like I wanted, you know, their uncles getting married, and I remember going to
A lot of
our aunt's wedding. So, and being a part of that, like that's something that I remember being a part of. So that's something that I wanted them to be a part of.
Weren't you like the flower girl at one of them?
Mm-hmm. And so I just, you know, that's important. And so, and I really should have stuck to my guns about my dress.
Yeah, you hate it?
I hate it. I loved it in the moment, and I loved it when I was wearing it.
Yeah.
But then now looking back on pictures,
Well,
I hate the pictures from our wedding. Like, I despise them. There's not one good picture of me from my wedding day.
I only have a good picture from your wedding day of me.
That Dad took.
Yeah, because
And then I'm like, Dad, you didn't take any pictures of me. And he goes, yeah, because you had a photographer to take pictures of you. And I'm like, yeah, but they're awful.
I would hate to be all like, hey, Dad, can you... Like, I have so much anxiety.
Like, when I get to my goal weight, I'm buying a new, not a wedding dress, but a white dress, and I'm taking Dad and my husband to the San Juan Islands to do a reshoot.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's something that...
It feels taken away from you in a way. I felt so bad about your wedding, about how I took off my makeup.
Well, right, so the pictures are awful from the person who was hired to take pictures. And it's so hard to plan a wedding that's happening on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
Like, I can't vet. I can't do a makeup trial. I can't, you know, I have to figure out how to fly. And my dress was pretty. I just think it was impractical for the vibe that I was going for. But I just fell in love with it. And Mike's like, if you fell in love with it, what does it matter? A big, not a ball gown, but an A-line tulle thing for a
I've been going
coastal garden elopement, small elopement. The term of elopement has kind of changed. Like, when you think of elopement, you think courthouse, you've got one witness, that's it. But wedding trends these days have changed elopements into kind of like small weddings, under 20 guests, you know, destinations have kind of turned into like destination under 20 guests have kind of turned into the new elopement. So I guess I did elope, but
see, I would almost like want to invite for
I want
my
you to have a
wedding.
big wedding. I'm just kidding.
I would kind of want to have Cody's family, because they're really close knit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to get closer to my cousins. Like, they do a monthly thing.
I know, we're working on it.
We're working on it. Just because I would want to, when me and Cody get married, I would want to have a big wedding.
It's fine. Back to the things I hated about my wedding.
Yes.
Makeup.
I
should have just fucking done it myself.
could have done it for you.
I know.
I would have done it for you. And I think we had a conversation about that.
It was just all included.
Yeah.
I
took my makeup off. I looked like my face had tanned. I mean, obviously you can tell the stark difference between me and her.
Well, I've been out tanning, okay, but yeah. I just burn. Yeah, I've got a little bit more of a complexion.
I don't.
You're cool toned, I'm warm toned.
Yeah. So, the makeup artist didn't have enough light foundation, which I am completely, like, which was weird to
also,
feel.
like, I thought I was going safe by saying, like, I want just a natural look.
Yeah.
And it was still, like, so much makeup on my face.
Yeah.
Like, layers and layers of makeup.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
I liked my hair. I had short hair, so it was slightly
cute.
pulled up. My bangs looked great. It was just, I think I might have styled my bangs afterwards a little bit, because once I have to pull them aside to get my
Yeah. So that was
I used ColourPop Sweet Nothing palette.
not fun.
I felt really bad, but it was just such a stark difference.
Yeah, he needed to take it off. She's like, I have to take this off, and I'm like, yeah, go for it. I don't care. Honestly, you're fine.
Like, I look back at because I took pictures, because I'm all like, this feels too, like, I feel like it's too dark. And I know, like, salon lighting is very, like, warm tone.
Yeah. I don't know. This was just a mess.
It was a mess.
And then, like, the ceremony was good.
Yes.
But then we had, like, an hour before dinner.
Yeah.
And
I can't remember what your cake was.
those are the only pictures that I have saved on my phone as wedding photos I like, is all the ones that she took of the cake.
The cake looked pretty. I remember Elena being drunk after.
So we got to pick 2 cocktails, like, as our signature cocktails to go with dinner, and then they had, like, wine too and whatever. But so we picked a lemon drop martini and a whiskey sour, because we thought the guys would like whiskey sours, like Dad and Mike's dad and Whitley. Everyone was drinking lemon drops. Like, Dad, can I have a lemon drop martini? Victor, I'll have a lemon drop martini. Ooh, that's yummy. I'll have a lemon drop martini. So all these guys are sitting at dinner sipping on their little lemon drop martinis. It was so good. But yeah, no one really had a whiskey sour. I was like, I think Mike ordered a whiskey sour, and then he was like, lemon drop martini.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. So that was good, and dinner was good. Like, dinner tasted really good. But yeah, and part of it was like we were doing personal training at the gym from like February up into the wedding, but we didn't really follow it up with nutrition, so I didn't lose any weight. I was about 170 at that point. So I'm like looking back at pictures, and like my arms are like ginormous, and I don't know how to pose pretty, and the photographer didn't give any. She was just snapping candids. So I hate all of my pictures because I feel like I look really fat. I'm like, this is awesome. This is great.
I feel so bad for
So
you.
I'm like, cool.
I feel so bad.
I feel like that's also why, like, I'm like obsessed with taking pictures now that I'm almost pretty reasonable weight. Like, I still have some fat floofiness. I'm still padded, but I'm 150 pounds. That's a pretty reasonable weight, almost.
I'm 150, roughly.
Yeah, so And I strength train like shit, so a lot of it is muscle.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm like, when I get to my goal weight, I want to redo wedding pictures. I want to do a boudoir shoot. Because I'll actually, like how I look. And so I want to have pictures. Because there are pictures of me that I just hate. And part of that is the wedding pictures that I absolutely hate. And so I just want to redo. But yeah, so I feel like elopement has become a new trend.
Yeah.
In weddings, like, and there was a lot of reality TV in the early 2000s. So there was, Say Yes to the Dress, 4 Weddings.
Which, gosh, those dresses.
Oh my goodness, the empire waists.
Yeah, was a huge thing in the early 2000s.
And like the mermaid dresses, but that had like layers in the skirt, like ruffly like cake topper layers. I'm like, what the fuck? And not like the drop waist that we have now, but like the actual, like where it's like
actually at your waist,
at your hips,
which I've also thought
all the way
about.
around and not a V.
Yeah.
Weird.
Which I've also thought about how I want my wedding dress to look like.
Anything you put on is beautiful.
You know what? Cody would say the same fucking thing.
Yes, he would. I would recommend taking... So, Mike went dress shopping with me.
Yeah.
You should take your hubby to be with you.
I don't know, because I don't like the idea of him knowing what dress I'd pick.
Oh, you want to be traditional?
A little bit. Not so, like, traditional, but I do want something blue. Like, the whole, I feel like that's so important.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that I'm, like, superstitious. Like, no fucking red. Oh my gosh.
So,
The amount of, like, I don't know, seeing it, people be all like, wait, you're not supposed to wear red to a wedding? Yes, it is the shade, like a Merlot, like a reddish purple. Perfectly fine.
what is the superstition?
It means you slept with the groom.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, I wore red to Brenna's wedding. It was the only dress I could find.
I love that.
I mean, it was flowers.
Flowers is different, but like
So it was like white and it was like red daisies or something on the dress. I don't have it anymore.
But if you wear like just a regular, like if this was red, I wouldn't wear it to a wedding. Like a solid red.
This wasn't solid.
Yeah.
But I knew you weren't supposed to wear red, but I literally could not find anything else.
I went to Abercrombie and Finch for my outfit, which was like a 2-piece skirt. I almost had I had a nip
Nothing
slip.
fit because I weighed 200 pounds.
Yeah. I had a nip slip. I went to reach for something and I had to fall. Put my top up because I'm like, oh. Don't need to be that, have that in any picture. I love Brenna's dress.
It was cute.
It was almost like a 1950s swing, like how the wedding dresses were back then, and it was blue. Which almost like if I get married, I don't want to wear a blue dress. And I used to want to. But, like, the color of her dress would totally be the type of shade of blue that I would go for.
Mm-hmm. Colored dresses are in.
I know. I've also found a company, unfortunately, in the UK. I love their dresses.
Well, road trip on a plane.
I would love one of their dresses just because I freaking I don't know, they're just so pretty, and they're just so, they do a lot of like A-line and then like blush and then black. Blush and black together in their dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Which I love. And also like a couple of like gray and black. Just very like, I love that. And I would want to wear black, unfortunately. Because it's such another like comfort color. So I would want to wear a comfort color.
Yeah.
And I do like a lot of like, ooh, almost like a dark, maybe a dark green.
I thought I was the Slytherin.
You are the Slytherin. Or like a bronzy dress.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just so many different, like, the traditional white's not necessarily the route people go in. Like, people add, like, colorful flowers in their dress, or, like, overlace in a different color.
Or like a purple, because that's Cody's favorite color.
So I think there's a lot of options for you.
Yeah.
To do something. And that's totally in.
And I don't think I want a white dress. White washes is a type that kind of washes, because I am pale.
Yeah. Mine is kind of blush.
So I would either have to do like a champagne, like that golden-y, if I wanted to, or blush, but never like true white, which kind of sucks. But it's kind of like why I love like the black.
Mm-hmm.
I love these dresses so much, and I love your guys' decor, but I would almost want something like a little bit darker. I'm such like slightly
Hannah's
goth.
having a goth wedding.
Yes.
And I love that for you. Can I wear black?
No.
Oh.
I
you
would
wear
want...
black and everyone else wears white.
But also I wouldn't want anyone to wear white, even though...
Superstitions are fake. No.
Like, it's bad luck to wear white to a wedding, it's bad luck to wear black, and it's bad luck to wear red.
If you wear black...
Black means that you're mourning the relationship.
But let's swing that to your mourning being boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah.
And are going to be... What did I do with them? I'm so confused. And I've lost my train of thought. You're mourning the end of being boyfriend, girlfriend.
Into more of a serious...
Into marriage.
Yeah.
To your new relationship. Because it is. Marriage is a different beast.
Yeah. I just would love like a dark wedding. I used to want like a Harry Potter themed wedding.
Yeah.
But it's just...
It tastes bad now.
And I
What about
that.
Doctor Who?
Or Star Wars.
Oh! Lightsabers! You can have Dad make you lightsabers. In your pictures, you could have a lightsaber battle.
But I also love the...
Could also do game. Like our ring boxes were had game inscriptions.
But I also love the idea of, instead of a first dance, a first Mario Kart race.
Yeah, that's how you get a divorce. Or an annulment if it's the first day.
If you don't let me win, we're through. Best 2 out of 3. But I do like the first dance. Or maybe like a last dance. So it's a little bit more intimate. But also there's certain things I would want to include in our wedding that I don't think certain people might like.
It's not their wedding? That's a hard concept for other people to grasp sometimes, but that's what big sisters are for. Put them in their place. Who's getting married? You? Nope. Shut the fuck up. I'm literally such that bitch where I'm like, so when I started planning our wedding, I was, went on Reddit a lot, and so I was on like our weddings and wedding planning ones, and people were all like, so and so said this and blah 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 blah, and I'm having a hard time, like, guests, and I'm like, you see the comments and they're like, are they getting married? No. Then they can shut the fuck up. Are they paying for it? Nope. They can shut the fuck up. We didn't do religion in ours.
Yeah, you guys didn't do it at all.
Well, no, because apparently God decided that taking my grandmother 3 months before my wedding was a good fucking idea and a lesson that I needed to be learned. And my first thought was, what did I do to make God so angry to take my grandmother 3 months before the wedding? For a wedding that she was extremely fucking excited for. And now took that moment from us. Was my first thought. What did I do to piss God off, to punish me this way? That's really not a good relationship with religion, so I wasn't really going to have it there.
Yeah. But, like, I love, like, one of my favorite, like, I love looking up, like, the history of weddings and certain,
Because you love history.
Because I love history, and I love, like, even the fact that bridesmaid would also wear white in order to hide who's the bride, so that bandits would take the wrong one. So people who wanted to steal the bride would take the wrong one.
People stole brides?
Yes, back then.
Shit.
What else? But, like, one of my favorite things, and it's a part of Norse mythology and Celtic, is the hand fasting.
Oh, we did that. We didn't have a rope, but he said the hand fasting prayer.
Yeah.
At our wedding. So I'm like, I like that.
Yeah. And it's very, like, non-monogamous. I might just add a few things.
I kind of do wish that we did the rope.
Yeah.
In it. So that then we could have it somewhere.
I love and that's where the term tying the knot comes from. Is from hand fasting.
Yeah.
So I think, like, adding that little bit of history and a little bit of more, like, physical to that verbiage, I love.
Yeah. I love that for you.
And, I don't know, there's some iterations that I love where everyone, and probably not, like, everyone, but, like, either, like, mom and dad, like, both of our parents, tying a little bit of the rope as symbolic.
I think that mom and dad would like that.
Yeah.
Being a part of, because I feel like the mother of the bride too also kind of gets not
and the father
isn't
of the
a
groom.
part of the ceremony.
Yeah.
Because the father gives the bride away.
Yeah. I might want to just walk down the aisle by myself.
Yeah.
Just depending on certain situations, and I'm not, like, there's certain things where I'm just like, I do not want this to happen. And I guess that's a little bit of, like, anxiety from what
my wedding gave you anxiety for yours?
Well, I love that Grandpa walked you down the aisle.
It was very, very special for him.
Yes.
To include him in that, and especially in a time where it was a very hard day for both of us, because we wanted Nana there and she wasn't.
Yeah. Which, I don't know if you did this. I don't think you did.
And it was Dad's idea.
Yeah.
Too. Like, I was just too flustered with the day, and Dad's all like, Dick, don't move. You're walking with us. And Grandpa's like, what? And I'm like, yes, you're walking with us.
I also love the idea of, and I don't know if I don't know if Cody has lost anyone. I don't believe so in his family. Where maybe having a spot for maybe grandma and grandpa, who I've never met, as a commemorate to both of them.
Yeah. When I went to my friend's wedding in Phoenix, they had a memory table of people that they had lost and wanted there, like pictures and stuff.
Yeah. I would want to place a picture of both of them and like so that they have their own seat where no one can
like
fucking sit there.
Not present but never forgotten or something.
Yeah.
It's like weddings are such a blur. Like there's just so much emotion, so much going on, so much
and
stuff.
I won't know till I experience.
Yeah, no, you won't. And I'm just so here for like, it's not about your guests. It's about you.
Yeah.
So anyone who has an opinion can fuck off. Like seriously, like that
even
is
you.
Even me. Like
even if you don't like the idea,
even
that would
me.
be such a conversation with whoa, Cody.
Yeah. So like that's just. Yeah, I can give you my opinion and I can give you advice, but I'm going to be all like, but I can't. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
On anything. Like, but it's also your day. So your final stamp of approval. And I have to fucking deal with it. And that's fine. I will. Because it's not about me. It's about you.
Yeah.
And if I have concerns, I can voice them. But like, also like, but also, so my concerns are out of protectiveness of you.
Yeah.
Not, well, that's not how a wedding is. Or like, you know, it's like, I want you to have the day that you deserve, which is an amazing day. And these are some hazards that I see. So that's,
yeah.
And I avoided all those hazards by eloping.
Yeah.
So
I also either love the idea of like I don't know.
But I love that you're thinking about this.
Well,
because we all love you. Cody's great.
Well, Mom kind of pissed me off the other day. And scared the ever-living shit that I ruined my relationship.
Hannah, don't lose a good one. Jeez, come on.
Come on, you don't state shit like that. Did you think you were going to break up with him? I hope you better have apologized.
Not break up. You better have. Oh my God.
Literally.
She might like him more than me. Jeez.
She was quite literally like, you better have apologized for that shit you pulled. And I'm like, I think at this point, he is so...
But I mean, okay, so for you and me, I feel like there is a certain amount of doubt. Like when things get too comfortable, it's it's scary.
Yes.
And so it's not like self-sabotaging, but it's kind of like I don't deserve you, you know?
Well, I think that also comes with how certain relationships happened.
Correct. So trauma makes us that way. Like, I'm married, right? And I still am like, you should just divorce me. Like, I'm just a terrible person.
I love the Pinterest post. Who do you have a crush on? Still married.
Do you still love me?
Do you still love me?
Hey, seriously though, like, hey, I need words of affirmation, please. Am I still your favorite person? And I'm married, like, obviously, you know. Well, I mean, you know, people get divorced all the time, so it's really...
The divorce rate is high.
So...
But, like, also, like, we've had so many conversations about what we need out of our relationship, what we want. Just like, are you sure you want that?
Are you sure? You might say yes, but you might mean no. Like, so many words of like, are you sure? You said you're fine, but are you really? Are you secretly mad at me? Like, I did that today. Because I went to your house to work. Because we didn't have any Wi-Fi, and Mike stayed home because he's like, I'm just going to call out of work. And I couldn't call out of work today. I needed to be online. So, and I'm like, are you grumpy at me that I went? And he's like, no, you needed to work. Why would I have been grumpy?
I don't know what he did today.
I don't know what he did today either. Can you imagine when we start having to go to the office and like not work next to each other? I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come home and I'm going to be all like, I'm too overstimulated, but I want to know what you did all day.
But like a lot of people are all, I don't know what it was. It was a boomer. That was all like, I don't know what Gen Z would do if the internet like completely went out.
Honestly,
or like,
because my work is a shit show.
Rejoice.
Seriously, cry of happiness, except that I was able to go and find internet, unfortunately.
But like, there are such thing as board games that you had
Books.
when you were younger.
What did you do without the internet?
It was funny when people are all like, the technology and lights, like there's even, well, the Romans had complete sewer systems.
Yeah.
And we're talking about 100 AD. And like there's even I just love ancient history. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, we spent today without the internet. It's fine.
It's fine. We can even podcast without the internet.
It's just recording, so yeah, we can podcast with it. But I have internet now. It conveniently came on after the workday.
I don't know. I just like I hate that people are all like, Gen Z is so reliant on the internet and like social media. And
to be fair, you don't remember a world where there wasn't an internet.
Well, yeah, because we came into the world with the internet as the internet was starting up. So, I'm sorry you guys started this problem. I find it funny also.
You shouldn't have raised iPad kids.
I'm not a fucking iPad kid. But I love him. Just like, I'm not a fucking iPad kid.
With the younger Gen Z is, and the older other generation.
Alpha.
Yeah, is that what it is?
But also, are we gonna go to beta? Alpha, beta, delta.
Probably.
Go to this would be the Greek alphabet?
Yes.
Huh, interesting.
We're sororities now.
We are sororities now. But like also, I find it so interesting where boomers will be like, we fucked up the planet. And like taking accountability for their actions.
I didn't know that was possible.
I didn't know either. But yeah, that was fun. But okay, going back to like the wedding topic.
Stuff.
I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah,
You should do a food truck. No?
I want a mashed potato station and a mac and cheese station.
Okay. That was the only other acceptable answer.
Mashed potatoes. To suck up all the alcohol. No.
Yeah. So, Speaking of which, since you want like an actual wedding,
Yes.
do you want like a reception?
Yes. What do you mean by like a
Like
reception?
open bar, DJ?
Yeah. I would want it to be fun.
Man, mine was so lame.
Well, you guys got like sandwiches, I think.
We got
I want like,
Italian catered
yeah.
for the reception. After party. After elopement party with friends and family. And, you know, a larger group. But even then, like, we only invited 40 people.
Yeah.
But, like, I would love that for you.
I feel like we could not have a drag wedding. I'm so, that makes us sound like alcoholics. But no, like we could have non-alcoholic like mocktails and stuff.
Yeah. Was Brenna's open bar?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
I don't know about Connor's because I didn't go.
Yes.
Which sucked.
That was open bar.
I hated that I couldn't go to. I hated that I couldn't go. But it also worked out, and I'm poor. Which I would love to start, like, now thinking about what I want.
Weddings cost a lot.
I want to start, like, a little fund that isn't my savings.
Yeah.
It's like a little cash box.
Well, you can open...
where I can't take money out. Like a savings that I cannot touch.
Could open another savings account at a different bank.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, you can touch it, but don't.
Yeah.
You know?
Where I just can...
You just throw money in it as much as you want. And then a better bank with a higher interest rate so that you accumulate. It grows on its own.
Are you even putting like $100 each paycheck?
Yeah. In a year, that's $1,200.
Yeah.
And I mean, you probably won't get married at the soonest 2 years.
Yeah.
At least propose to, and then you'll probably have another year.
Yeah.
Of planning. So that's 3 years, even $100. And I would hope that your significant other would also throw money into the savings account.
Yeah.
So then you can accumulate more.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Which would be great, because then that's works well.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you want to do that, I would open a different savings account.
What bank would you recommend?
I like mine. Higher interest rate. But we can talk about it later.
Yeah.
We could do some research.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dad has lots of input. Mr. Miles, I'm sure he's done lots of research on banks and everything that they
Well, also like
include.
The credit cards with all the travel. I love
Mr. Travel. I think I have enough miles to take the whole family out on a vacation next year. Okay.
Okay.
I love that for you.
But yeah. I love like a chocolate cake. I'm such a chocolate girly. But I would also would love to do like a red velvet. Because I love cream cheese.
Why?
Because it's so good.
If I can give you one piece of advice. No.
Cheesecake. Or like a dessert bar. This will be so expensive.
Start saving your pennies now. Because you also have to factor in inflation for a few years in your savings. So what a $2,000 wedding is now is going to be a $10,000 wedding in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
So after a podcast, you text your boyfriend and be like, I'm planning our wedding, and see if things scares him off.
I don't think it
Like,
would.
we're having a chocolate fountain
He's already
and an ice sculpture
he already
of us
knows.
kissing.
And he also knows to message you about like what type of ring I want when it comes time for that.
I don't even have his number. Since he's basically family now, though, I probably should. According to Mom, she's like adopted him. Like, if you won't have him, I will.
He won't be another sibling.
He will be my adopted son. He is just such a good guy.
Mom's gonna see this and feel like
I don't know if she's gonna laugh or if she's gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Be like, guys, you can't talk about that. Did you not edit?
no, we thought we were funny.
I mean, we're laughing, so like, you know.
Other brother, woohoo.
A middle child. Poor Cody.
This would be like the weirdest ex-boyfriend.
Although, like, I've like TV shows and stuff have like depicted like whenever a couple broke up that like the parent really liked the significant other of their child. They're like, you didn't break up with me, and they'll like still reach out and give advice and shit to this person. I'm like, that's so awkward. Like, your child chose no.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I feel like this is a good episode.
yeah. I think so. Weddings. And that is episode 14.
Yes, it is.
This might be the end of a season.
Yes.
But we will keep you posted on socials
Yes, we will.
if we need to take a break or not.
We might not
And
take a break.
see a new season. We'll see.
We'll see.
We need to do some planning.
Yes. Which
So-
might be shortly after this episode.
I don't know. It's kind of time to go to League. Time to
Alright.
go play Lorcana.
Alright.
All right. Like, comment, subscribe.
We're a joy.
We're hilarious.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.